You've worked hard and long on your personal and spiritual development. You're a completely different person now. You're aligned with some of your desires, ready to receive, excited about your new way of being, thinking, and the changes that this has created in your life. So where is everything? If the external is to be a match to the internal, why isn't it? You have something standing between you and your manifestations. You have challenges. Something's challenging you or blocking you. Challenges that stand between you and your desires come in many different forms, shapes, and sizes. Some you'll be aware of and already be working on because they are obvious. Others are not. It's these ones that can cause so much strife in your life. These ones also tend to be the big ones. They can hide in plain sight because you're trying to find them, believing that they're hidden someplace deep and dark. The best thing to do here is just skim the surface. You'll run smack dab head on into it, whatever it is. Once you find it and remove it, the floodgates will open and you'll start realizing manifestations of your desires. So fast, in fact, that it'll feel extremely chaotic. I like to call this the universe's feeding frenzy. Your desires have been building for a long time and they need to explode into existence once that gate's open. That's how you'll know that you've successfully removed another block to your successes. I'm Diane Edwards, and you're watching the Diane Edwards Intuitive Guide channel. The messages that are going to come through for you today are going to be in response to what it is that is challenging you, what's standing between you and your desires. That's what we're going to find out here. Now, I am speaking to people that are on a parallel path to me. I've learned this lesson and I am moving past it now. And my job, therefore, is to bring it to you and show you what you're missing so that you don't struggle as long as I did to try and figure this challenge out. That's what we're going to find out, is what's challenging you. To begin with, we have the overall energy of the mask at the bottom of the deck. That's number 40. There is a strong message here of not living your true authentic self, hiding behind that mask, so to speak. There's also another message coming through here that's stating that it's time for you to assume a different role. This is very much about concealment and deception. I'm not pointing fingers. I was in this boat. I did the same thing. It was a daunting task that I didn't want to take on. I kept putting it off, and little did I know that for the last probably 5 years, it's been blocking me, and that's why I've been slowly spiraling downward. I am now at rock bottom, so there's nowhere to go but up from here. But I'm trying to help you to not hit rock bottom. Whatever it is you're hiding behind, whatever it is that is daunting and you just keep putting it off, this is what you need to take care of. Now, in the other cards that are here, that's what's being bypassed. This is what you're not taking care of. The coffin is about changes, transitions, endings. It can be that there's something that you need to end. You know that's going to be a very painful ending or a painful transition, so you're putting it off. It could be about finances where you're in a depression and a loss and possibly facing bankruptcy. It can also represent an initiation that's forcing you to move towards your life purpose. You know, if you're holding back on something, or you need to end something, or you need to file your taxes, pay down your debt, whatever it is, I feel like this is going to be about finances for majority of you, but it's time to get on that path and move towards your life's purpose. And you can't do that as long as you've got a blockage. Now, it might be a blockage around finances. That doesn't matter. It's going to block you in every way possible in your life. You will not be able to have that special person come to your life. You won't have finances come into your world. If you're looking for a new home, not going to happen. A block is a block is a block. Until you unblock this, your entire life is going downward. It's going to keep spiraling down because it can't go up. And it's got to move. It's energy. Energy wants to move. So if you're stopping it from going up, you're forcing it to go down. The next card is card 42. That's the compass. This is the universe giving you the message, guiding you, trying to help you see what it is that you need to see in order to move forward. I want to point out the hands on this compass, where they're pointing. The bottom end of the compass wand is pointing toward the coffin. The top side is pointing toward the lilies, number 30. I'm going to come back to that after we've moved into the lilies card, okay? But the compass is all about either the universe as a whole trying to guide you by, hitting you upside the head with a brick after they've tried several other ways, or it's an ancestor that's on the other side guiding you. For me, it's my mom. She's always been my biggest guide. So I don't know who it is for you. You do. They're here to try and tell you which way to go. Now, the lilies card is next. And like I said, that's number 30. It represents peace and serenity. It also represents your elders, your parents, possibly your elders or your parents that have crossed over to the other side. They're showing up because they're trying to help you move forward. They're trying to bring you the wisdom to understand where you're at and what you need to do to move forward. It also represents contentment and satisfaction. So when you let go of whatever it is that you have to let go of or do what you need to do, you are going to move into this place of serenity, calm, peace, ease. How good does that sound? I'm going to state that you have somebody on the other side, possibly a mother or a grandmother or a great-grandmother that's guiding you, and especially in this situation, because we have the lilies with the bear next to it. Those two cards in combination indicate the power of a mother or a maternal figure. So, we've had how many different messages here talking about someone on the other side that's trying to guide you? Those of you that, well, if you're here, you know there's somebody on the other side that's guiding you. A mother, great-grandmother, grandmother. It's going to be maternal. You know already that person's on the other side guiding you. Connect with them. Ask them what it is. Because I'm telling you, this is not something that's going to be deep, 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 deep that you have to dig to find. This is something that's on the surface. Skim the surface. It's going to be obvious like nothing else. It's not hiding. It is in plain sight. It's either something you are definitely aware of and just refusing to take care of because it's daunting or because it's going to be a change that causes pain. But regardless, you're being guided by this mother figure, whoever it is for you. The bear, number 15, is all about power and strength and protection because it is a bear. But he also represents finance and food. So if you've been worried about not having enough money to buy food for yourself or your pets or your children or whoever, wow, what a confirmation. He will bring you the finances so you can buy the food, but you have to do the dirty deed first. The bear is the reason that when combined with the lilies is all about a protective mother figure or maternal figure, because the bear is the card that represents the protective mother. He's also a polar bear, and he is the most powerful of all the species. So that's telling you that you have the power inside you. You can be what you want to be. You can move in the direction you want to move in. You know what to do. You know what to do. That's all I've got for you this time. I'll see you next Tuesday.